So I am currently recording the receipts that I have basically just stuffed in a bag for the last couple of weeks. Finally getting to it. I figured while I was doing this, I might as well just share my workflow with you because yeah, I'm kind of sort of figuring this thing out on my own, figuring out what workflow is best for me. And I was actually really proud of myself because the last time I sat down to do this, I got this here. It's basically empty except for like these little like organizers. And the work that I did last time was like preparing envelopes with different months. So now when I have this huge pile of receipts to go through, I scan them with my phone and then take a screenshot so I have it digitally. I'm going to be documenting all of this digitally as well as having it, the physical copy, the physical original copies here. Yeah, that's it. While I was doing this a moment ago, I figured I might as well share this with you because, hey, maybe you are watching this and thinking, hey, I also want to be a business owner. However, I have no idea what to do with bookkeeping and this and that. And honey, I think, well, what I've gotten to discover is it's only bad until you start. Like for days or for weeks now, I'm like, oh, I gotta get to this. This is a priority of mine. I really got to do it. Come on. And then something always came up. And then I'd be, oh, gotta think about this. Now I gotta make time for that. And honestly, everything is always easier once you start. Like sitting down, pulling out my phone, scanning everything. It's not a hard thing. The only thing that was hard about this is just knowing all the other steps that come after this. It's doing this, and then it's opening up my laptop and creating folders, and then moving all of the screenshots onto my laptop and my SSD card and organizing that. And then from there on, getting an online bookkeeping page or assistant, and then doing that. What made the act tough before starting was just knowing the list of things I got to do. But that's not going to get better until you do it. And so I'm glad that I just sat down and said, hey, I'm now taking the time to do this. And I also figured I might as well tell you why I've got gloves on, because if you didn't know already, receipt paper and the ink on it is not so great for your health. It's pretty much something that you should be touching like this. And while I was going through this rather large pile of receipts, I'm just like, okay, so maybe on the day-to-day, if I'm just scanning 1 or 2 receipts, I don't need to pull out these bad boys. However, for a larger workload like this, it is worth it to protect myself. And so I've got my ventilator on because it's hot, and I figured I would share this or recreate this later on because in summer I'm pretty much naked all the time. And so I was doing this without clothes on a moment ago until the post office or the mail guy came by and brought a package, and then I figured, okay, well, I'm wearing clothes now anyways, might as well do this. And so I'm gonna be turning off the camera and returning to that bare naked part. I mean, down to the undies, but why am I sharing this? It's summer, it's hot, do what you do, and back at it again. And so if you are in a similar situation where you've already started a business or you're considering it and you're just like, how do I do bookkeeping? Honestly, it's just try things out, see what works best for you. You can look things up online and see what's worked for others. For me, I'm really proud of this. Do I know for sure if this is the best way to do it? Not at all. I have no idea. What I do know is that sorting my receipts first is definitely going to help me. I can figure out the rest later on. Just do it step by step. Don't make it too hard. And then just make sure that you are able to get to the next thing sooner than later. And so, thank you very much for joining. This is what I'm doing now. Next up is the, well, moving of data to other devices. Yeah. Sorting this by month. I'm curious to see how my workflow is going to evolve over time with experience and, well, whatever comes. Okay, March, April. I'm so proud of me. All right, next up.